Hello once again. We are back for round three. It is the finals versus Kronlon. He is representing Diablos. I know I've actually played someone from that guild before. And Kronton, I definitely did not give enough respect to. Having a look at his roster, he has got one GL at the moment. It's a speed set Kylo. And I'm going to assume that he's keeping that for offense and doesn't have Jedi Knight Luke yet or anything like that. So huge advantage. I've definitely got the mod advantage as well, and the GP advantage to the tune of about 500,000. And that's where I am actually really looking forward to the Grand Arena pools and matchmaking being done differently on top 100, 110 rather than the top 80, because I think this is an example of a bad matchup for this guy. And I've had these in the past, don't get me wrong, but 100%. I'm looking forward to those changes to get a much more even matchups. I think it will spice up Grand Arena. I think it will give it a huge amount of longevity as well. So I'm really, really looking forward to all those changes coming with Grand Arena and with matchmaking as well. And I think it's long, long overdue. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully they bring it in for the next 3v3 season. Used to like 3v3 a lot, but I think they should have brought in on a 5v5 as opposed to a 3v3. Just to get people used to it. Everyone knows 5v5. So I think we kick things off. We do him the courtesy of attacking first because I think we've got enough advantages at the moment. So a little bit of do or die. And right, let's go Vader. So get that weapons tech out on Vader. Darth Revan. Oh, no. I'm not even going to say miscalculate the speed. I didn't even bother working out the speed. It ends up that Darth Vader, with Palpatine in there, is quicker than a 329. That's what he is. He's a 329 Darth Revan. And that puts me in a real sticky situation. Like Vader's hitting hard. And essentially, I just don't really have any scope to play with. As to I would have taken out Darth Revan there with a big saber toss. I really feel it's a wasted. Maybe it would have worked. Maybe I should have tried it. I don't think I've got anything to lose in that example. Thrawn there is going to get rid, but this isn't looking good now with Corrupted Battle Meditation out there. I think I cleanse off everything with Vader, get him out of fear, and get him going again. Okay, put that fracture in on Malak. This isn't good. Oh, that death mark hurts. Right, I've got to get rid of Darth Revan. And I don't think, unfortunately, Thrawn is long for this world. Neither is Palpatine, and neither is Vader. So we've got to clean up on our hands. At least we got rid of Darth Revan. And that's just a lesson in terms of, it was poor planning on my part. Essentially, I oversighted the thought that my Vader would be that quick, and even by taking Palpatine out, that would have worked with another Empire. But yeah. So this one was interesting. I did actually work this Vader out though, and that's irony. I worked out how fast his Vader would go. I didn't even bother with mine. So I was thinking about the troopers here, and 350s. That's going to outrun him. So I think this team is hugely flexible for counters. This was one that I thought, wow, this could really work actually. So we've got Gideon, who's going to start off with 2 meter reduction on everyone. And I say everyone, I forgot Darth Vader is immune to 2 meter reduction. Wowzer. Okay, so got to get rid of him next. Luckily, we had enough firepower there. I'm just excited for getting Sith Eternal and being able to relic up these troopers. I did range trooper to 3. Pierre is at 3 as well at the moment. And yeah, obviously you all know my thoughts on troopers. I think they're absolutely fantastic. So this got me out of a hole basically. So I don't have to use Rex. I don't have to use Shakti. I don't have to use my 501st depending on what's in the back. So this gave me a load of flexibility to go in here. But I've got to clean up that Darth Revan squad. Oh, pardon me, it's getting late. It is a horrible day in the UK at the moment. It is storm season, weirdly. When I say storms, it's raining and the winds are about 44 miles an hour. So, I mean, yeah, that's a storm, I guess, although it's not. Right, so I was thinking about bounty hunters here, and then I probably thought against it. I think I'm going to have to take in some good old-fashioned firepower. I definitely have plenty left. But the reason that I tried these counters, so things like Darth Vader against Sith Empire, I have had it work twice in the past, but that was with Piet lead. Essentially, the leadership, or who I put in that leadership, didn't really matter, whether it was Thrawn or Piet. Then it was just a miscalculation and an oversight on my part as to why it didn't work. So we are now in this situation of cleaning up. Now, the reason I do that, rather than using a Galactic Legend to blow through this, I actually think there is a lot of value in going through Sith Empire with Kylo as a solo and things like that. I think there's a huge amount of value to that. But the reason that I do it is because when it comes to game time and when it comes to having a really tough fight where everything matters, sometimes the hardest counter isn't always the best banners. And what I'm trying to do is have a look for other ways around something, see if I can maybe not force the issue, but see if there's a better way around in terms of banners. So that was absolute testing, but an absolute oversight on my part. That is just lazy play. Luckily, we're getting stunned. This mallet must not be too tenacious anyway, so I will absolutely take that, being able to run rings around him. But essentially, if he wasn't and resisting all these debuffs, we would get a huge stack of turn meter as well. So we would very likely outrun him and be in very little danger. So I saved Chupio there. R2 came in pretty clutch with those stuns. We will come back. I will see if I can fit in 3PO to another team. In the back there, we've got Bounty Hunters, not too worried about that. And then we have got, interestingly, Old Republic with Wat. Now, OG Kylo would have been the go-to counter there. However, with Wat in there, that's going to shut it down. So, bugs it is. Let's have a look up here. And yeah, I'm happy with the speeds on that. There's only when I do the scouting for bugs, there's only really two characters that I have a look for: GBA for his speed and also Spy for his damage. Otherwise, nothing really is that important. So you can see here we get out dead early. Okay, there we go. Going for Traya is absolutely fine. Putting in some hits, but that's no bother here nor there. And we all know how Traya goes against bugs, so always a good chance to plug the channel. If you are enjoying so far, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you do want to join the channel as a member, next to that subscribe button is now a join button. That will have all the information for the absolute super fans out there, which I know you all are. And hopefully you've enjoyed the first week of Grand Arena. Hopefully you guys have done well in it as well. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of testing. The problem is with testing, I always forgot what I tested and the results because I'm absolutely horrendous at timestamping stuff. So yeah, never quite remember how it went, but it adds to the excitement as well. So, and one other thing on socials, if you are on Discord, there's a link to my Discord down below as well, and Twitter as well. I'm quite often on Twitter and Discord anyway. So if you do want to hit those, they'll be in the link down below as well. So we have got a puzzle on our hands. Let's come back to this. Let's take stock of what we've got, see what we want to use where. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. I may well go for something like I mean, those Night Sisters are no joke, though. Those Night Sisters, you don't want to sleep on those. Like the others, I would rather almost sleep on, but that Wat Tambor in there, you're not going to see that a huge amount. I think Wat is a hugely expensive character to put on defense in that squad. Again, it just prevents the 64. I think there are other characters that you can, or other teams that you can put in to prevent that 64, but that is for another time. I think Skywalker does absolutely fine. I'll get that armor shred out there. Big hit, plenty of counters. We're going to soon be whittling him down. Yeah, you can see here, this is no bueno for the bounty hunters. Bang. He's gone. He's gone. No revives because it's Skywalker. And let's finish him off. Those thermals aren't going to be doing anything. 63. That's it. So 63. We need to play a huge efficiency game because essentially I know what I've put on my defense and this guy can clear it all in one shot. Judging on what he's saved for offense as well. If he plays this smart, he is really, really in for a win and a high scoring win as well. So this one, I thought General Grievous, I think it is worth using Jedi Master Luke here with a Bastila lead just for banners. Now, we're playing efficiency, so this is why it's so important. Push back turn meter on everyone, get the ability block out there. Switch it over to Yoda, get B2 out of stealth. Okay, there we go. And I think we go marking in on B2. I think that's going to be quite important. Just a basic there for now. Let's push back some more turn meter. Got to be careful with, so no more AoEs because nuke gun rate is ready to go. So I think this is probably just a basic, or a special. Yeah, there's a special. He's now going to mark someone. I'm nowhere near ready, but Jedi Master Luke and Revan can get round. I wasn't expecting it to hit that hard, so big hit from Grievous there. And I'm just waiting. Oh, God, I'm quite a way away from direct focus, actually. Way too far away. Let's hit that up just in case it's Crawl next. Let's throw that out there. I don't think a stun is beneficial here just because it wipes off. Probably just a basic. Basic again. Oh, okay, so I can throw turn meter probably around to old Ben. We did kill. Yeah, did kill him off. Nuke gun ray, but we should be okay, I think. Yeah, marking on General Grievous. The rest should be fine from here. Don't want to AoE kill off B1 yet. There we go. Job done. So that was 60 with the Bastila lead. As I said, we are playing hyper efficiently at the moment. So that's what we needed. We needed 60 banners from that battle. And Asajj, not to be trifled with, even though it's only 110 speed, she doesn't really rely on speed as her main characteristics. 240, probably a little bit low, but that will turn into 270. Speed, health, protection. Okay, so that could definitely be, there's two mods there. I actually like potency on Dakka for the majority, but I think health is just disgusting. I think just stacking her with absolutely tons of health makes everyone's soft counter life an absolute misery. So we are going to have to get, as I said, fairly inventive. I've not seen this counter before, but I imagine it's going to be all right. I think Ahsoka goes in there better because of zombie. So I'm borrowing kind of from Shakti clones, Galactic Republic with Ahsoka and Rebels for 3PO. But you just kind of make do. But Luke's leadership does affect all allies as opposed to just Jedi. So it will work with 3PO. It will work with all the Jedi there. With their, well, those bonuses are doubled. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so actually got off first. That's interesting. That is interesting, actually, because my Hermit Yoda is like 300. I'm not going to question it now. Big blinds out there. That's going to help a ton. We need to get through Asajj again quickly. There we go. There's that second kill. And now we can go through to Dakka. Let's put some more foresight out there as well. These dodges are paying absolute dividends at the moment, but I'm stuck behind that taunt. Deflected. That's probably pretty lucky. Let's start working in on Dakka. There we go. Yeah, probably finish off Asajj because of turn meter again. Going to get another turn here. Mother Dalzin, probably pretty squishy. Oh, so close. Okay, that's a blind attack, I think. I could do with a heal here from Hermit Yoda, but I can actually spam. So get rid of those two, and now I can actually spam Zombie to wait round for the heal, I guess. So I think we do that. Okay, we were able to heal up, and then we got hit by there. But the blind gives us a good bit of there we go, stun and blind. But this now gives us a good bit of leeway with it. There's the heal. Okay, let's get that going. Should be good to go here. And let's finish off Spirit. But these were no joke of Night Sisters. Again, Luke has made it look trivial. It is not a trivial battle. There is not a huge amount that deals with their mechanics, especially at those relic levels. And deals with them for good banners. So, still waiting on an attack. 3 hours left. Still waiting on an attack from yeah, okay. Right. So this is what I've got left. This one, I did obviously go a little bit harder on defense. I usually split up Malak and Sith Empire for 2 offensive teams. So it does kind of feel like the right balance. Again, I've pulled my Galactic Republic apart. And I actually don't feel that they do as good banners anyway, but I do have 501st left in the form of these clones. Rex lead here would probably be pretty good, but essentially I think Padme is easier anyway. Right, so definitely want to form up first because there's a lot of dots that are going to be hanging around. Okay, get this out. Grenade on everyone. There's no counterattack there, so no reason not to. No protection up yet, I don't think. Or maybe, actually. Maybe protection up would have been better there. I don't know. But no debuffs. It's not going to turn into stacks of courage anyway. There goes Zalbar. Yeah, I think I'll leave the stacks of courage for the moment. Canderous. So this is kind of what I was hoping for. So lots and lots of counterattacks equals keeping the protection up. Not really doing that much anyway. Relatively little stuns here. So do definitely want to take out Canderous. Get those stacks up now. See if that'll fill up any more banners. Maybe. But yeah, you can see there that regardless of who the leader is there, I think I just finish it there. 56, definitely not as good banners as I thought. Thought that would have gone a lot smoother. I mean, it actually worked quite well because of... but Padme will never get you good banners. So 56 is as good as it probably was ever going to be anyway. Okay, so we've waited for him to attack a little bit, see how he got on. And as I say, he did really, really well on this. So we caught him. He has attacked Grievous, got rid of that. He's got rid of Sith Empire, and he's got rid of Kylo in one shot. So Kylo mirror matches are always dead messy. They're like 42 banners, 43. I can't remember exactly what it is, but they're horrendously messy for banners. Sith Empire is never easy to get good banners on. So he genuinely did surprise me. Definitely in with a shout of winning, but we were pretty efficient at the same point that we were at. I think actually even with one loss, we're about 6 or 7 ahead. So ships, I definitely want to apply the pressure at the moment. Get some good banners. I've been getting some awful banners for far too long. Okay, yep, let's go. That's a big hit there on Ahsoka. So let's cleanse up, get that retribution. I think we just go straight in for this guy. Honestly, we don't mess around here. Should kill him off. Yes, that's important. Let's get rid of that offense up. That would be the other way around, actually, if it was if they had TIE Pilot. TIE Pilot is a very, very dangerous pilot. So if he was like completely relicked up, yeah, that's who would be getting the offense down off. So, or offense off, up off, if that makes sense. Not a huge amount that we can do here. We've got Palpa's got crit hit immunity there, unfortunately, but let's throw a taunt out there just in case it's a case of. Well, I think we save him on the bench there, actually. Just go on the offensive. Basic, that should do it. There we go, 68. That's one of the best banner scores I've had in a long, long time. And it's come to the point now where, well, I'm in work doing these and having to record them before I go on the drive home. So, again, he's going to have the big advantage of that we've attacked first and he knows what score he's got to beat as well. But it is turned into an efficiency game for me at this point. Okay, and of course we'll have a look how he got on as well afterwards. So there we go. Yeah, stun out. First Order are always going to get the bounce on everyone. Okay, let's just keep working in there on Kylo Ren. Definitely the biggest threat. A with stuns and B with just hitting hard on target lock. Could do with finishing him off. That might... Yes, there it is. Vulture droids. Buzz droids, sorry. Dealt with him. That one's probably more of a threat, but no assists. Slave 1 is always just a good banner stripper. It's a terrible ship. One of the most iconic ships in Star Wars, like TV history, you know. But it is awful in this game. So it is basically reduced to a banner stripper. Still makes a cool noise when it throws out that grenade. But 66, much better than I thought. So we finish on 21-17 with the drop battle. So we'll come back and have a look how he got on. Okay, so he has still got Mon Mothma to do. And, well, I say to do, this is the review period for it. So he was unable to full clear, so obviously stretched, but he played really well. Geo's held, and that puts a stress back down there onto Mon Mothma. So Geo's, there's not a huge amount of teams that beat them. Mon Mothma, exactly the same. There's not a huge amount of teams that beat them. Sounds like he went super hard on counters with those first two. And Mon Mothma is still a tough team. So 3-0 this week, and fingers crossed you guys did well as well. I will leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts either here on or on Discord as well. And I will see you all next time.